You're home with this beautiful, tiny baby. But where's the instruction manual, right? It's amazing and kind of overwhelming all at once. But don't worry. In this deep dive, we're going to uncover the secrets of those first few weeks so you can do this with total confidence. Let's get started. But first, a question for you. What if I told you that the single most reliable sign that everything's going right is hiding in plain sight? Inside your baby's diaper. I know, it sounds weird, but stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll know exactly what to look for. All right, our journey starts with the first, and honestly, the most important secret: mastering the latch. Getting this right is the key that unlocks everything else. Comfort for you, a full tummy for your baby. It's really the foundation of your entire feeding relationship. Now, this idea right here, it's a total game changer. It reframes everything. A lactation expert put it perfectly. It's breastfeeding, not nipple feeding. Think about that. A shallow latch on just the nipple, that's painful and it just doesn't work well. But a deep latch on the breast, that's comfortable and it means your baby is getting the most milk possible. So how do we actually do it? Here are 4 steps for that perfect deep latch. First up, line up your baby's nose with your nipple. This encourages them to tilt their head back. Second, as they tilt back, they'll open their mouth super wide, like a big yawn. Third, you're going to aim your nipple toward the roof of their mouth. And fourth, if they need a little help, you can gently pull their chin down to help them get an even wider gape. This whole technique gets them to latch on deep, way past just the nipple. And how do you know if you nailed it? Easy. Here's a quick check. After a feed, take a look at your nipple. If it's round and looks pretty much the same as before, awesome, that was a great latch. But if it's squished, flattened, or shaped like the tip of a brand new lipstick, that's a sign the latch was a little too shallow and needs a small adjustment next time. Okay, so the latch feels good, but that leads us to the next big mystery. Is my baby actually getting enough milk? This is a question every new mom asks. Let's figure this out by decoding your baby's secret signals. Your baby is speaking a language without words. When they're hungry, you'll see their little fists are clenched tight, usually up near their face. But as their tummy fills up, watch for the change. Those hands will start to relax and open up. And the ultimate test? Gently lift one of their arms. If it just flops right back down, all limp and relaxed, that is the sign of a very full, very happy baby. But the hard evidence, the absolute truth teller, brings us right back to our first question. The real secret to knowing if you have a good milk supply isn't just about how you feel or how long the baby feeds. Nope, it's all about what you find in the diaper. Here's the bottom line. Diapers don't lie. While you'll also notice steady weight gain and your breasts feeling fuller before a feed and softer after, what comes out of the baby is your hard data. You're looking for 4 to 6 of those classic mustard yellow CD diapers a day. That, plus seeing and hearing them swallow, is your absolute proof that your supply is meeting their needs perfectly. Okay, now we have to talk about something a lot of new moms dread: pain. Is pain just a normal part of the process that you have to tough out? Let's bust a very, very common and very damaging myth. This quote says it all. It is super common to feel pain, especially at the very beginning, but it is never, ever normal. Breastfeeding is not supposed to be painful. Pain is your body's signal that something, usually the latch or the positioning, needs a tweak. It is not a test of your strength or your endurance. In fact, lactation consultants report that a staggering 90% of pain issues come down to either positioning or latch technique. And you know what? That is fantastic news. Why? Because it means pain is almost always a solvable problem. It's a technical issue, not a personal failing. So if it hurts, please, don't suffer in silence. Get help. This brings us to the tools in your toolkit, things like pumps and formula. They are not signs of failure. They are powerful supports that can give you flexibility, relief, and peace of mind on your journey. A common question is, when should I start pumping? A great rule of thumb, especially if you're planning to go back to work, is to start about halfway through your maternity leave. This gives you and your baby time to recover, establish a routine, and really get the hang of breastfeeding first without any added pressure. And when it comes to bottles, safety is key. Prepared formula should be used within 2 hours at room temperature, or stick it in the fridge and use it within 24 hours. But here's the absolute #1 rule for breast milk and formula. Once a baby has drunk from a bottle, you never, ever reheat it. Let's be crystal clear about this. Your mental health comes first. If you're dreading feeds, if you're exhausted, if your nipples just need a break, it is absolutely okay to take a break. Pumping and giving a bottle doesn't break breastfeeding. It doesn't make you a bad mom. It makes you a mom who is wisely taking care of herself so she can better take care of her baby. And that brings us to our final secret, and maybe the most powerful one of all. It's not a technique or a tool, it's the people around you. Your circle of support is your greatest asset. For all the partners, family, and friends who want to help, this slide and your action plan. Don't just ask, how can I help? Do these things. Bring her snacks she can eat with one hand. Constantly refill her water bottle. Do the laundry. Do the dishes. Hold the baby for 15 minutes so she can take a shower. And most importantly, tell her, and mean it, that she is doing an amazing job. Because at the end of the day, through all the challenges and all the questions, just remember this one core truth. No matter what comes up, no matter how hard it feels in the moment, everything is figure-outable. You've got this, and the support is there to help you find the solutions. So as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this to think about. After unpacking all these secrets, from the perfect latch to the power of your support circle, what's the one piece of advice that resonates with you the most? What's the one secret you're going to carry with you on your feeding journey?